Welcome to the Great KidMin Campout. We are so excited that you are here.
This week was camping week. We hope you guys had as much fun as we did doing some of those activities at home with your family. Now today, we have even more activities for you. Are you ready for it?
I am so ready for it. Now, Little, did you ever go camping when you were younger?
I did. I love to camp. I hated the spiders though. Not fun. Did you go camping?
Maybe once or twice, maybe, kinda. Do you go camping now?
Love to camp. Love to camp now. It's a lot of fun. I even got my camping boots on today for the Great KidMin Campout.
I'm not a fan so much of camping now. I much prefer living room campouts, if I do say so myself. But we are so excited that you're here today. We hope you had so much fun doing the activities. We thought we'd bring some of those activities to you today for the Great KidMin Campout.
Before I explain the activities, I have something cool to tell you guys. We've done a couple of these competitions so far. The Zone has won one. GM Kids has won one. So here's what we're thinking. We have made something called the Quarantine Cup. It's gonna be awesome. Every competition that we get, if the GM Kids wins one, if the Zone wins one, that's a point toward the Quarantine Cup. When we come back to service and we have all of our KidMin stuff open, the winning team is gonna have an awesome party.
Now, competing in the Quarantine Cup for the Zone. Give it up for Little and Jesse and Aiden.
Now, competing for the GM Kids, it's Pastor Jill herself and Ben and Sarah Barber.
We have to prove this. All right, now who's ready to find out what games we are playing?
We have got 3 games in store for you guys, so it's a series of competitions. Number 1 is a tent building competition. Which team can build their tent the fastest? Number 2 is a blindfolded water filling competition where Pastor Jill and I are the only people that can talk. And we have to tell our blindfolded teammates how to fill up another cooler of water a whole distance away. Third competition, I'm excited for this one. I'm hungry. It's a s'mores eating competition. It's gonna be amazing. The first team that's able to finish their s'mores the fastest wins.
We got this. I think we're gonna win. We're gonna take home that W. Get ready to go down. Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Ben and Sarah said that they've been practicing for 23 years, so it's actually not fair.
Winners.
But I'll give it to them.
I just think it's called strategically picking your team members. That's why we won.
Cheater.
Okay, I'm ready. All right. On your mark. Get set. Go.
Spin me, Ryan, spin me.
I legit can't see.
3, stop, and move.
That's what I'm talking about!
It is 1-for-1. GM Kids swept the tent building challenge.
Yeah, well, the Zone crushed it at the filling up the buckets challenge.
Cheaters, pumpkin eaters.
The Killbanes can hear pretty good. I don't know about Mr. Ben.
It comes down to this challenge because I know the experience behind the GM Kids team of eating s'mores and building s'mores for our families surpasses everything.
But I'm really hungry.
Well, me too. I haven't had dinner.
Here we go.
This could be anybody's game at this point. Are you ready, Little?
I'm ready.
On your marks, get set, go!
Oh man, that's melty. That's melting.
That is very melty.
Oh wow, hard to open when it is melted. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Go back!
Very bad. That is bad.
That's so hard, guys.
Well, everybody, I hate to say it, but the zone is in the lead for the Quarantine Cup. The scoreboard is 2 wins against 1 win. But I think GM Kids is going to come in next time, fly in that W again for the Quarantine Cup. But we've been hearing a lot of that word, quarantine. Have you guys, have you heard about that quarantine? What does that even mean?
Yeah, I've been hearing quarantine a lot. That word is everywhere. What does that mean? It's this kind of weird time that we've been having to take time away from our friends and from our families and kind of be alone. And I don't know about you guys or you guys out there, but I love people. And so it has made me feel a little bit lonely. What about you guys?
You know, it's been lonely at our house too. I have a 5-year-old and an 8-year-old, and especially my 8-year-old has really felt this. She has missed school, she misses her friends, she misses church, and she's actually missed out on her first year of playing soccer. So as you can tell, it's kind of been a really big bummer, like I'm sure it has for all of you. We were talking last week about how she was feeling, and she had this saying that she felt like she was disappearing. And so I thought that maybe a lot of you are feeling the same way too.
Yeah, I've talked to a lot of people and they say the same things. They say the same things about feeling lonely. But in the zone, this whole month, we've been learning about how God is always with us, how we've got the Holy Spirit with us, so that when we feel lonely, we feel like we can't do something, He's actually there to help make us strong. We just need to lean on Him. But that's kind of a weird thing too. What does lean on God mean? What does that look like? Because that can be hard sometimes if maybe you're feeling sad or upset, maybe you're mad.
Yeah, and a lot of those are emotions: anger, frustration, loneliness, sadness, and automatically we want to hide those feelings. We want to keep them inside. But really, as we've been learning in GM Kids, nothing can separate us from God's love. So we can go to God with how we're feeling, even though we might not have the right words, but we can also go to our parents. We can go to them, just like the prodigal son in our story in GM Kids. The son ran to his father and he wrapped his arms around him because he didn't know what else to do. And the father just wrapped his arms right back and said he was so happy he was home. We can go to the parents, people we love, we trust. We can go to our aunts, uncles, grandparents. And even though we might not have the right words or know what to say, we can tell them how we're feeling. In Psalm 34:18, it says, God is close to those whose hearts are breaking. And that's sadness. And so we know that even in the saddest times, just like our parents, God is with us too.
Yeah, it reminds me of Isaiah 41:10. It says that God is with us to make us strong, to help us do these things that maybe we don't feel like we can, or to help us feel okay when we feel like it's not okay. And so that's something that I like to hold on to, and that's really cool.
It's awesome. And I love that you guys tuned in for this fireside chat for the great KidMin Campout. And I hope that this week, when you want to hide those feelings and you don't want to tell someone you trust or care about what's going on, I pray that you take a deep breath and you ask God for that courage that you can tell them what's going on. I can't wait to see you guys next time. GM Kids is going to take another win. Be rooting for us, and we'll see you later.